Okay, so we are getting back to Mastodon today. I have Teardrinker loaded up. This is not the official video, so hopefully we won't get hit with the sent to copyright purgatory. I am excited to get back to Mastodon. As somebody who kind of a little bit who's a little bit of a music nerd and geeks out over really effortless and smooth transitions, I've been really enjoying the Mastodon stuff. So I'm excited for this one. This is Teardrinker. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause there just to make a couple of comments. So this might be the most straightforward track that I've heard from Mastodon. I mean, we're only 2.5 minutes in, so there's still like 3 minutes left to go. But still, might be the most straightforward. That's not a bad thing, but one of the things that like the vocals in this one are like there's a level of passion, I think, to them that hasn't really stuck out from any of the other songs that I've checked out from them. So that's really cool, which is one of the reasons why like it's not actually a bad thing that this is maybe it's a little bit more straightforward, because it gives the the musicianship a little bit more room to shine individually. The drums are on point, the bass is on point, the guitar is on point. Like the whole sound that they're going for is like real locked in. There's no ambiguity in any of their decision making. There's very little experimentation as far as like who they are as a band and trying to figure out what they're going for. It's like all of it is very locked in, and I think that gives the sense that it's more straightforward, but that also allows the individual musicianship to shine through. And so maybe at first listen, it might sound simplistic, but one of the things that like I picked up on the guitar work is that there are some choices that are deliberate and not necessarily what you would expect. So instead of like resolving with the arpeggio, like instead of resolving the chord, there was a lot of times they'll leave it on a note of tension, right? And so it gives this underlying feel of uncertainty, you know, within the context of the very deliberate, very very deliberate, decisive decision making for the rest of the song. But it's like real subtle. And so it doesn't actually take away from anything else from what's going on. And so it allows the vocals and the lyrics, I think, to really come through. So just wanted to make those points. Okay, yeah. I mean, I said that, and then there's that real beautiful, real flawless transition, so you got me. Interesting choice. Okay, so I just got a comment because, yo, that got me like chills a little bit, because again, and so I spoke too soon. This is the most straightforward song for Mastodon that I've heard so far. Nah, they got me twice now. I'm not sure. I think maybe that was a keyboard solo. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. But it almost sounded like, at first I thought it was a guitar, but then listening a little bit deeper, I think that there are two other guitar tracks going on. So it might actually be like a keyboard or something. But the distortion, the tone that they have is right on that edge of being like, did you maybe want to rethink that? But it's like, no, it locked so cleanly in there that like it really threads the needle right through the eye of the needle, man. Really, like, that could have gone real bad. Like, it could have been real out of place there. But it wasn't. And so it was like, it gives this sense of novelty. Like, that was one of the things that I wrote down. I'm like, novel, fresh. Like, it was unexpected, but not unwelcome and not out of place. Just beautiful. Loved it. No, hold on. This is a different song. Shut up. I want to hear the transition. So first of all, I want to comment about the drum work here. It's just like so fluid and effortless and rhythmic and just like it's really exceptional. So, I mean, the transition out of that solo section was phenomenal as well. But one of the things, so I was like, not really sure about that guitar solo the first time I heard it. And then the second time I heard it, I wasn't really sure about it. But then towards the end of the second time I was listening, that's why I backed it up a third time, I was like, maybe I'm listening to the wrong part. Maybe I shouldn't listen. Maybe I shouldn't focus on the guitar solo. Maybe I should focus on what the rest of the band is doing. And when I did that, that's where the context for the solo came in. And so it's like, if you focus on, at least for me, if you focus on, we'll go back a little bit, if you focus on the background music, the solo makes more sense. Yeah, so definitely the I don't know, maybe for me the solo there was a little bit higher in the mix, or a little bit louder in the mix than it needed to be, but focusing on the rest of the band helped put into context, because again, their transitions are so smooth, right? You almost couldn't tell that the band, they're like every 8 or so it's like I think every 4 bars, there's a transition to a different, either not necessarily a different tempo, but like a different musical section. And so if you're only listening to the guitar, it sounds chaotic and inarticulate and almost unnecessary. But if you focus on, the band, the background, then it's like, oh, the guitar is doing what it has to keep up with the rest of the bit. Like, it's beautiful, actually. I really enjoyed it. So, another, like, banger from Mastodon, ladies and gentlemen. Really enjoying this stuff. So, if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you like Mastodon, and you have some friends that like Mastodon, or your parents like Mastodon, you can show them this video. That'd be pretty cool, too, right? So, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys know what to do. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.